You have shoulder pain, and maybe you sometimes wonder, why do you get shoulder pain while others do not get shoulder pain, and what is the meaning behind it? I am Roland Liebscher Bracht, and I'll explain to you why this pain could appear, and Eddie will show you the exercises and asks everything you would ask so you can understand what you can do about it.
That will not work. I would try the exercises. I also have shoulder pain, back pain. I am a computer geek and I sit all the time. So I would try what Roland always says here on the internet. It works, and today I am doing it.
How do back pain occur? Eddie, how did your back pain start? I guess it's because Eddie is a computer geek, he said. What does he do? He's always sitting down. Other people somehow do household chores there. Other people massage others. We are always here in the front. What else is there? Painting, drawing, crafting, everything happens up front. And do you notice something? Rarely do we reach back. Eddie, how often do you reach back from your computer? At most, when Ina comes, you want to greet her somehow.
When a fly flies by, but only on those occasions.
We do this far too rarely. What is the effect? Here at the front, it is getting tighter and tighter. The muscles and fascia are pulling closer together, and we end up in our rounded back, in our bad posture, and then overextend. And this is like a vulture neck that many people have when they sit long hours at a desk. And if everything is too short in the front, the body is displeased because then the shoulder joint is loaded and the back has to be counteracted, resulting in too many pressure situations in the joint. There comes shoulder osteoarthritis and so on. The shoulders pop and move strangely and make noises. And all of this, so almost everything, has something to do with these shortenings happening. So what do we have to do? I will show that now with Eddie. I will now show you the first exercise, which you can do anywhere without much effort and where you can immediately feel significantly better. Would you like us to start?
Yes, let's try it.
Go to the corner, please, Eddie. Go to the corner and see if you can stretch your arms at shoulder height. Yes, that works quite well. Now you go a little higher and now take a step forward, so with one foot forward and the other foot a little backwards. Exactly. Make contact with the hands and pay attention to ensure that the arms, that the angles are the same. And Eddie, you now keep your elbows fully extended. Are they extended?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes?
Looks like it.
Okay. So now you go with the upper end of the sternum very carefully, always further into the corner. Tell me what you feel.
Oh, in the shoulder a little.
Yes, tell me.
I do not know the German words, but...
Say it in English. But stay, don't go out, don't go out.
Tighten.
Tighten? Yes. Tighten means something like pull, probably.
Tighten, yes. Yes, it pulls.
Okay, wonderful. Because what pulls means is getting longer. And what has become too short in the front, Eddie, that must be made longer. And now keep breathing in nice and deep. And exactly what Eddie is doing, you must do as well. You keep your arms fully extended and keep going further in, but don't stop breathing, Eddie. Take a deep breath, okay? Breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply. And where does it hurt now, Eddie? Describe where the pain is.
In the arms and the triceps.
Into the triceps, okay. He meant in the triceps, in the extensor, which is back here. Does it also pull in here in the front into the crooks of the elbows?
Correct.
Correct. Does it also affect the chest muscles?
Yes, a little there.
A little bit there? Then go a little bit further in, maybe. Yes. You can adjust the feet a little bit. You can move your feet a little forward, backward, so that you can bring the force well into the corner. What was that noise just now, Eddie? Is it exhausting?
Yes, a little.
But Eddie, you must be able to endure it well.
Okay.
Yes, just about bearable. Now come out. Turn around. Turn around. There is the camera. Tell me what you feel.
It is tight in the shoulder. A bit tight in the shoulder area.
Yes. And here?
And here a bit loose.
Loose, isn't it? That's exactly what we want. We want to loosen what is pulling too tightly forward. And we can do the same thing again at a different angle. We choose the angle. Or Eddie, again from a different angle. Now you are going horizontally and not just a little bit high. You are now going up a whole lot more. In this angle, go forward carefully. And you do it at home like that, okay? Proceed exactly like that. 1 foot slightly back, 1 foot a little forward. And go further in. And describe what you feel.
How my body's pulling apart.
Very good, very good. Let it pull even further apart. What is too short must be pulled apart. Pain therapy can be so simple from our perspective. Go further in, Eddie. And if you notice that it's too intense, then take a moment, wait until everything catches up. Then go a little further in. Describe how you are feeling.
I find, as I said, that one pulls me apart.
Okay? And come out of it. Move a little.
Need to breathe.
Can you breathe a little? Maybe a little better than before?
Yes, feels better.
Feels better?
Yes, it's loose.
Okay. The same Eddie can also be done on the ground. Lie down on the floor, head over there.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Try it. Oh, how the hands go down. That must also be practiced, Eddie, I just realized. Okay? You need to lie on your stomach, in the prone position. Maybe take off your glasses, maybe they are bothering you a little.
Yes, okay.
Lie down properly. And now we do the same, Eddie, but on the ground. Okay? Pay attention. Put the arm over the shoulder for now. So, okay? Now we try to get the shoulder to the ground. I turn my head to the right. Yes. So. Okay? Is that still possible?
That works.
Okay? So. Now please take a step to the side with your right leg. And with your other leg attached to it. So. And now you put, push-ups, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes? Oh, yeah. So. And now turn to the right and extend your right knee out. Extend the right knee. Yes. And now you will feel the stretching here, but you must keep the elbow nice and straight, just like against the wall in the corner. Do you feel the stretching?
Yes.
That is now on one side, and it is a bit sharper, the stretching, right? It is not as round as in the corner because you are lying on the ground. Therefore, you can also alternate and combine these two exercises well, because they both have other special advantages that can be well combined. Also do it for 2 to 2.5 minutes. And on the other side, exactly the same. Eddie, turn around again, please. And ask everything that comes to mind, right? But you're still alive, right?
Yes, I thought before I was finished.
Okay. Turn your head to the right. Okay. Again, extend the right leg a little, extend it straight. And the left leg also stretched out beside it. Yes. So. And now push up with the right. And rotate, but keep the shoulder down, Eddie.
Wow.
The shoulder must stay down. Yes? Stretch out your arm and the shoulder must stay down.
Okay.
Exactly. It was a bit much, I think. Go back a bit. Yes. Yes. Go down so far that you are as close to the ground as possible. And the arm must be extended. Okay. And now you slowly turn in. And you notice that is much more intense, right?
Oh, yes.
This is more intense than the other.
Very much.
For you at home in front of the screen, this is because we are more shortened here than usual. Why? Because this is the counter angle to the one we are always in. Do you understand? If we were here, then it would be shortened here. But since we usually go down a bit with our arms, 45-degree angle more or less, we go 45 degrees up during the stretching, according to our hypothesis of pain in the shoulder joint. Okay. So very intense, right? Raise the arm nicely. Oh. But you must not do too much, right? It still has to be just bearable.
But nevertheless, it is madness.
But do you mean insanely positive?
Yes, but madness also hurts sometimes. That's truth.
Yes, but please remember, don't overdo it. Eddie is still below the threshold that is just tolerable, where it then turns slightly negative. That must not be. So Eddie, now come out slowly.
Oh.
Move slowly and gently.
Oh.
Okay? This is a good training intensity that really brings change. Eddie, how do you feel?
I am disoriented.
Okay, why?
But now, after the pressure is gone, I feel lighter.
Because we could understand pressure is gone, feels lighter. That can actually always be said in our exercises. And that is also what we want to do. That's what we want to achieve, Eddie. And that makes you fitter all over the body.
Yes. But I have to say, when I haven't done it in a long time...
Is exhausting, isn't it?
The beginning is the beginning.
We will continue, okay?
Okay.
You have already noticed it is about opening everything up here at the front. And we will do that in the next exercise. And Eddie, look, put your arm through the loop. You can also use a belt or something else to immobilize your arms. This is important because the arms must remain straight during the exercise. Eddie, now reach forward with your hands. I will explain to you exactly what you need to do. Keep your knees where they are. And keep moving your hands further forward. Yes. But let the thighs stand vertically. Move your buttocks a little further back. Okay? And now you move your hands apart. And then you realize, oh yes, your elbows are fully extended. And that is good. So Eddie, and now the out-of-body experience begins. And now you dive down with your chest. And describe to me exactly what you are feeling.
I feel a little apart at the shoulders, at the chest.
Okay? And you keep going further down. Arms are extended. And you keep going further down. Also increase the 2 to 2.5 minutes. And very, very important, try to always move your hands a little bit outward. Because the loop or belt holds it together, your elbows are forced into extension. And this is totally important for the efficiency of the exercise. Okay, Eddie, then come out slowly and feel inside.
However,
go into the kneeling position and we will do the next exercise. I feel good at the wall. How are you feeling?
good, but with a little pain. It is okay. Did I sign something?
Sit down and stretch your legs forward. Slide a little further forward. Yes, yes, yes. That's good. Yes, exactly. Stay like this. And also in the next exercise, we'll be working on this area. And now take your hands back, Eddie. Yes. Exactly so. But now you reach, I'll help you. You reach into the loop so that the thumb sticks out, but the palm with the fingers inside is in the loop. So, tighten the loop again so that the hands cannot slip off. And raise your knees a little bit. There are two possibilities. Keep your elbow completely extended, okay? Either you slide your fingers further back now. Reach into the ground like this and slide further back. Yes. Yes. Stay nice and open up here in the front.
I have no other choice.
Okay? Now stay like this. And now wiggle from left to right and walk forward with your buttocks. Not backwards, forwards. Other direction.
The problem with the English and German language.
Okay? Too much. Go back a little. It must still be tolerable.
Okay.
Yes? Yes? So that you can just barely tell yourself that you don't hate me too much.
I don't hate you too much.
Okay? Stay and breathe. Stay and breathe. It must be in the dosage again so that it is just bearable. And then always carefully search for this boundary. That is totally important. That is the most important thing of all. Seek the limit and stay as close to that limit as possible, where it would then be too much. Because there you have the greatest effect in the shortest time. Okay? Okay? Increase a little bit again.
Front.
Yes. Yes, be careful. Always listen to yourself. Okay. And slowly come out again.
How is this best done?
Yes, look. You can either run back or take your hands forward. Try to see what works better for you. Or run back with the buttocks. Yes. And slowly out again. And then you are relieved. And this. That is exactly the right intensity. Because then something has happened in your body. Any questions about it?
It was really good. How long does one have to do something like this before it becomes really good?
2.5 minutes every day. And after 10 days, it is already much, much better.
Yes, that's correct.
You will notice it when you notice it or when you do it. And you have not practiced with this type of exercise before. After practicing every day for 10 days, it is already a different situation.
Is there a possibility of injuring something like that when you are alone?
If you go slowly and always stay below the threshold where it is too much, you cannot injure yourself. This is our experience, and this is very, very certain for me. You just must not suddenly make a quick movement, as that could possibly cause a strain or something. But our exercises are designed in such a way that absolutely nothing can go wrong if done correctly. And not under the influence of any medication that is so strong that one no longer feels what is happening inside. Not under alcohol, not under drugs. Must be clear. Clear. And then it's also like you reassure your body that it's okay.
So a little bit of pain is normal?
Is normal and must also be. Because most people, as you may know, are afraid as soon as it starts to hurt, because they think they are harming themselves. But that actually is okay. The body needs a certain stimulus, and this stimulus is not enough yet when it starts to pull lightly. The more it pulls, the more intense it gets. It must not pull too hard. It must not be that it becomes negative, that you feel too much pain. It must be that you can still smile slightly tortured.
How would you recommend for a person like me who has not done any sports for 20 years or something in this situation?
Simply do all of these exercises. Start slowly, listen carefully to how the body reacts. And then you will be amazed at how much changes in 2, 3, 4 months. That is drastic. You will also notice that when you do it regularly. We simply make a lot of videos and then you will notice how you feel. Then you can report in between from time to time. Okay.
I don't have to sign.
No, you don't have to sign anything.
I have to say, for me it is better.
Do you notice already, right?
Yes, I can already feel it.
And we hardly did anything, Eddie. We haven't even done the 2.5 minutes yet. We have only shown that you know how to do it at home. That was not the right exercise time.
I don't want to correct you, but I have done a lot.
Okay?
I just wanted to say, but that was good.
Yes. The exercise done correctly is 2, 3 times longer than we have done it now. So the effect is probably even more noticeable. Okay?